So, very good afternoon, students. Uh, this is about class 8 standard mathematics, understanding quadrilaterals, which is of chapter 3, continuation of the previous session. Already I have done 2 sessions with you for this chapter 3, understanding quadrilateral. With the help of the 2 sessions, you would have completed all the exercise problems up to 3.3. Hope all of you have done all the problems. Try to understand the concepts properly, do till exercise 3.3, then start listening to this session. Okay. Now, we see continuation of that, we see some special parallelograms. Yesterday, that means before class, you have seen what is a parallelogram, what is its definition, how to find out, what are the some questions we have done related to parallelogram, which is in the quadrilaterals chapter. Then before that, we have seen what is a polygon, n-sided polygon, regular polygon, interior angles, exterior angles, each interior angle, each exterior angle, so many things you have seen. Now, in this session you see some special type of parallelograms. What do you see? Some special type of parallelograms. In that, the very first you get rhombus. What is a rhombus? A rhombus is a quadrilateral will all of its sides equal in length. Quadrilateral in which all of its sides equal in a quadrilateral will all of its sides equal in length. It is not will. A rhombus is a quadrilateral in which all of its sides are equal in length. That means, if you take a rhombus, the sides of the quadrilateral, all 4 sides are equal. Now, if you take a parallelogram, what is the parallelogram? Only you say that opposite sides are equal. And if you take a kite, what is the kite? In the kite, you say that 2 pair of adjacent sides are equal, like this, right. So, rhombus is a parallelogram in which all sides are equal in length. Now, this rhombus has all the properties that parallelogram and kite has. That means, in what are the properties we discussed in parallelogram and kite, those properties will be applicable for the rhombus also even, right. Those properties, some of the properties I can mention here. All sides of the rhombus are equal, that is the definition. The diagonals are perpendicular to bisect each other. That means, if you take a rhombus, the diagonals they perpendicularly bisect each other. That means, like this it will come na, these two length equal, this length equal, this length equal and 90 degrees. These are the diagonals of the rhombus, right, and opposite angles are equal. So, for the rhombus it is a parallelogram property only, this angle equal to this angle and this angle equal to this angle. Opposite angles are equal for the rhombus, and all angles may not be equal. For the rhombus, you can say that all angles may not be equal. These two are equal, these two are equal, but I cannot say 4 angles are equal. And fourth property is the length of the diagonals may not be equal. See, for example, if I take a rhombus, these diagonals may not be equal. If I take the rhombus like this, may be equal here. That means, the length of the diagonals of a rhombus may not be equal. Next example, a rice is a rhombus. Rice is a rhombus. RICE are the letters which are mentioned for the vertices of the rhombus. RICE. Rice is a rhombus. Find XYZ from the figure. What happened here? Here this length is 12 and this length is 5. So, that x is equal to 5, y is also equal to 12. So, x is equal to 5, y is 12, because the diagonals bisect each other in rhombus. Next. Now, using Pythagoras theorem, because you can see this is a right angle triangle. Here you can see a right angle triangle, right. So, using that, this is a right angle triangle. Okay. So, perpendicular to bisect each other. So, you can say that in that right angle triangle, y square plus z square is equal to y square plus 5 square is equal to z square. What is that? Y square plus 5 square is equal to z square, because z is the hypotenuse, y and 5 are the sides of the triangle, right angle triangle. So from that you can say y square plus 5 square is equal to z square. This will come 169 equal to z square, 13 square is equal to z square. So z is equal to 13 centimeter. So like that we found all the values x, y, z, right. Next, rectangle. What is a rectangle? See, rhombus definition is, what is the definition of rhombus? All sides are equal in length. But if you see the rectangle, a rectangle is a quadrilateral in which all angles are equal. That means sides are equal means rhombus, angles are equal means rectangle. So see, this all angles are equal means you can say that each angle is equal to 90 degrees. This is a rectangle, all angles are 90, because 9 4s are 36, 360 degrees sum of the angles. So all angles are equal. There are 4 angles, 360 by 4 is equal to, what is that? 90 degrees. So each angle is equal to 90 degrees for a rhombus. So what is the each angle of rectangle? 90 degrees, not rhombus. Each angle of the rectangle is 90 degrees. Length of the rectangle, length of the diagonals of rectangle are equal and bisect each other. If you take RC and TE, RC will be equal to TE and they bisect each other. These two are equal, these two are equal. Bisection is possible here because parallelogram property, that is, in this rectangle diagonals may not bisect each other, may not bisect at right angles. That means if I take this right angle, this is 90 degrees, this may not be 90 degrees, this may not be 90 degrees. So rectangle diagonals may not bisect at right angles, but rhombus diagonals bisect at right angles. That means in the rectangle diagonals are equal, in the rhombus diagonals may not be equal, right. And the rectangle has all the properties that the parallelogram has. Rectangle has all the properties that the parallelogram has. Okay. Now in the rectangle all 4 angles are equal to 90 degrees, opposite sides are equal, AB is equal to CD, AD is equal to BC, and in the rectangle diagonals are equal, AC is equal to BD, and since diagonals are equal, OA will be equal to, OA is equal to OC is equal to OD is equal to OB, all the segments are equal only. That is about rectangle. What is a square now? Square, it is a rectangle with all sides are equal. So all sides are equal is the rhombus property. If you add the rhombus property to the rectangle, you get the square. See, here all sides are equal and 90 degrees angles because rectangle property. So this is a square. Next, or else you define it is a rhombus with all angles are equal. All angles are equal is a rectangle property, add that to rhombus, you get the square. That means square is a rhombus as well as a rectangle. That means square will have all the properties which it is having, parallelogram, rectangle and rhombus. That is square, right. Square is a rhombus with all angles equal, or square is a rectangle with all sides equal. Understood? In a square, the diagonals bisect each other, they bisect each other. See, these segments are equal and they are equal in length. AC is equal to BD, that is rectangle ka property. Bisecting each other is the parallelogram property. Perpendicular to one another is the rhombus property. They are perpendicular to one another is the rhombus property. So that means square will have all the properties what parallelogram is having, rhombus is having, a rectangle is having. So all the properties of the square will have, right. Hope you understand about the square also. Now with the help of this session video, listen to it, look at the diagrams, anywhere you are getting the doubt, pause it and again you listen, you will understand. Then you start trying exercise 3.4 yourself. You will understand. After understanding, if you do, you will get easily all the answers of this exercise 3.4. So today's class you have seen that what is a parallel, what are the special type of parallelograms, which is one is rhombus, rectangle and square. So, what are you have seen? Rhombus, rectangle and square. So, if you take a parallelogram is said to be a rhombus when all sides are equal. When all sides are equal. I am trying my best to do the diagram. A parallelogram is said to be a rectangle when all angles are equal 90 degrees. Next, what is a square means? A square can come from a rhombus, a square can come from a rectangle. In the rhombus, if all angles are equal, that is a square. In the rectangle, if all sides are equal, that is a square. Understood what is this flow chart? See, the very first one is, once again I am explaining, first take the parallelogram. A parallelogram is said to be a rhombus when all sides are equal, and it is called rectangle when all angles are equal. 90 90 90 here, all angles are equal, here all sides are equal. And then it is rhombus is a square when all angles are equal, because the rhombus all sides are equal anyway, these are equal. I am taking 90 90 90 angles from the rectangle property. Same way I can define a rectangle is a square when all sides are equal, when all sides are equal, all sides are equal now here, right. So, that means square will have all the properties which are rectangle and rhombus are having, and rhombus and rectangle will have all the properties which has parallelogram has. So, hope you understand this, and the diagonal things also you should know. Parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. What the diagonals? Diagonals bisect each other, these two are equal, these two are equal. Okay. If you take rhombus, what is that? Once again, parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other, these two are equal, these two are equal. Now, rhombus. Rhombus by diagonals bisect each other as well as perpendicularly bisect, as well as they perpendicularly bisect, this is 90 degrees. Okay. And rectangle, here the diagonals are equal and bisect each other, equal and bisect each other. Now, square, diagonals perpendicularly bisect each other and they are equal also, these two are equal. Okay. These are the diagonal properties of the parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle and square. So, hope you understand this video completely. So, please try to do exercise 3.4, learn all the properties, make a note everything and complete the chapter 3. So, by this one we have completed chapter 3. So, please do complete the notes and please update me whatever you are done, whatever you have done, just to tell me send me the message that sir I have done this chapter, and I am waiting for your messages. I will be checking everything. Okay. So, next class we will start the next chapter. So, by the time you must be ready with completion of this chapter 3 notes. So, stay home, stay safe, do hard work. This time you will have to sit at home and study. You will have to utilize the maximum time, and it is a maximum we are trying our best to give our best. Then you will have to put your efforts. Direct classes are not possible, so what we have to do, some sources we should use, either you use my either you use whatever I am giving or else you feel comfortable with some other sources like YouTube or other videos you can watch. If it is more efficiency is that there are many people teaching very good, so you can take from them also, no issue at all. Either if otherwise you are following this, you can follow this, I don't have any problem. But you will have to learn. Learning process should not stop. You will have to learn. Learning process should not stop. You must continue learning. Please don't stop learning. Continue learning as well as give some time for playing also. Those all things should be there. Okay. Wish you all the best. We will meet with chapter 4 in the next session. Good luck everyone. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you.